Fox has released the first trailer for Hitman Agent 47, starring Rupert Friend, who comes from Showtime's hit drama thriller TV series Homeland. The movie is the second attempt at turning the popular video game series into a hit movie franchise, with the first attempt being back in 2007, starring Timothy Olyphant. The movie centers around Agent 47, played by Friend, who is a genetically engineered assassin who goes up against an evil megacorporation set on creating an army of killers. Hitman Agent 47 comes to AMC Theatres on August 28th. Mary, what did you think about the trailer?
Well, certainly not original. Was my first reaction. That said, it's well done. It's well executed. It's a straight up and down action thriller. It has the slick look and feel. It has the European car chases with the fancy car. But I don't really feel like I'm seeing anything new. And, you know, it had the same problem for me in terms of a trailer that the Equalizer trailers had, where it's like, here is the entire plot. You're welcome. So I kind of feel like, oh, well, I know this movie now, and I know with the slow motion bullets and the gun action and all that stuff. I just feel like I've seen it before. It didn't feel fresh. Insofar as it being a video game adaptation, I kind of felt like video game adaptations, as we know, are really, really hard to do. We already know this movie came out. We were talking about this before we went to air, that this movie came out and didn't do well and wasn't particularly good. So it's interesting that they're deciding to remake it or redo it or reboot it or however you want to say it.
Well, it's a strange choice.
Yeah.
I think it's a strange choice. And when you look at some of the other films that Fox has done in the last few years that were trying to set up franchises that did actually make more money than the original film of this did, like The A-Team or Predators, and they dumped doing sequels on those. And to choose to do a sequel or a remake, essentially doing the same film that didn't work 5 years ago, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And then the other thing was, from the trailer, did you get the idea that the Hitman is the villain in this one? He seemed almost like the Terminator, and that Zachary Quinto is kind of the hero.
Yeah.
That's what I got from the trailer, which is completely different than, and that might be more closer to the video game, but
well, he's
it's
kind
much
of
different
ambiguous.
than the last film.
I got more ambiguous, like he's not good or bad, like because he's genetically
it seemed
engineered.
Very Terminator, the way he's after him, but we can't stop him. He's, you know, the way they explained it, it seemed a little Terminator.
I mean, it looks cool.
It's fine.
Well, I didn't see the 2007 one with Timothy Olyphant, even though I'm a huge fan of him from
Yeah.
Deadwood and Justified, so I can't judge it on that. I actually liked this trailer. I thought it did what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to show over-the-top action, and as long as the director, who's his name's Alexander Bach, as long as he gets that and takes it, kind of like the Fast and Furious franchise, where they know what the tone is, let's just do that. If this tries to get too serious, where they're trying to make like it's a gripping drama, then we got a problem.
Absolutely.
The one thing I noticed, though, with this director, I looked up him on IMDb. He has no credits other than this movie on there, which is strange. Even I have more credits than he does, and I don't have them all.
Don't be so humble.
No, but I mean, the thing is maybe they just didn't put it on there.
Yeah.
But for a first-time director to handle like a movie of this size, it's quite interesting. I like Kieran Hines. Did you see Kieran Hines in it? He played Caesar in Rome and Mance Rayder in Game of Thrones.
Well, fans of Homeland, I mean, love him. He's got Rupert Friend.
He's great.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard great things
Homeland.
about him. The other thing that's interesting about this movie is that it's releasing August 28th, which is at the very tail end of a season filled with summer blockbusters. It's kind of in that lull between summer blockbusters and award season.
But that could be a good time.
I think I do think it's a good idea because
there's never anything good in September.
it's a straight up action thriller. Forget the fact that it's a reboot of another movie or that it's a video game is the source material. I think it's a good time for a movie like this to come out. So
I agree with you. And then remember, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It came out at I think it was mid-August or late August, and it did pretty well. And
it exceeded expectations.
We're bound to get a good video game adaptation at one time. I don't know if this is the one.
Well, we haven't yet, and it's been 10 or 15 years. So when's that coming, Dennis?
But you remember with comic book movies and adaptations, they early on they took a long time.
The first Captain America. I don't know if anyone saw that piece of garbage.
Punisher with Dolph Lundgren. Come on.
I mean, you did have the Richard Donner Superman, but then that was a long time between that
and
one.
Tim Burton's Batman.
Exactly.
And then there was a long time between Tim Burton's Batman and Bryan Singer's X-Men. So I know what you're saying.
So hopefully we'll get one soon. Either it's this one or Warcraft or
I was saying
whatever.
earlier, I think the best video game movie to date isn't actually based on a video game, which is End of Tomorrow, because it's like being in a video game.
Yeah.
the way the movie is set up
Well,
is
it-
like a
yeah.
video game. I
It,
think
like,
that's the best
translates that
adaptation they've done.
experience,
Yeah.
Which they've renamed now.
Live, die, repeat.
repeat.
But it's so confusing because it's on
Slash-
HBO this week and it's still ended tomorrow, so I don't know what the title
Or All You
is.
Need Is Kill, which I thought was a great title.
It
I don't know
was.
why they
Oh,
changed
yeah, it was the original
I think it
one.
was
Yeah,
like
that was good.
controversy,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
having that
Yeah.
title.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.